I know what you did, Earth. You cannot lie to me.
I am absolutely innocent in all things. Hello, everyone. We are back.
I know that you fucked up that Hangman's Gambit about the Exisol. You cannot hide anything from me.
What are you talking about?
I saw the VOD.
Well now.
Anyway.
And then the Monokuma and Cubs theater segment began.
Yes, when last we left off, we were halfway through the trial, and we still don't know who died or who done it. But
nope,
we'll find out
eventually.
But with all the Monokubs destroyed, this segment was no longer possible. And so, the curtain quickly fell.
Good riddance.
Wait, really? Oh, that was short.
Yup.
That was fast.
The flashback light became the motive. When Kokichi remembered that he was a remnant of despair, I planned to kill him. I thought that if I killed him, this game, and the battle between hope and despair, would end. I was confident in my talent as an assassin. I knew I would be able to do it.
We've tried to end this killing game before, but...
Man, wouldn't it be fucked up if it turned out that Rantaro was in fact the mastermind from the start, and it's been a rogue AI or his ghost or something this whole time?
You are naive.
Like, seriously, imagine if Kaede was right in the first trial.
Huh?
I highly doubt
That's
it, though.
what I thought. I knew Kokichi would take advantage of my naivete, simply because it's him.
Maki totally gets me!
That's why. I needed to settle it myself. I took the poison arrows and the crossbow, and broke into the hangar with an exisal. But when I entered the hangar, I saw something I never expected. Kaito and Kokichi were fighting each other. Kokichi was shot in the arm with a crossbow arrow, probably by Kaito when he fought back. Both of them stopped and looked at the exisal, most likely surprised by its sudden appearance. Kokichi immediately took out his remote and attempted to control the exisal I was in. I jumped out of the exisal before he could, and shot Kokichi in the back with an arrow. That should have been enough to stop him, since the arrow was coated with poison.
The Strike 9 poison, correct? But why pick that particular poison? Some of the poisons in my lab were far more lethal.
I wanted Kokichi to confess his true intentions before he died.
That's fair.
And find out why he
Yeah,
was
that
always
sounds fair.
lying and trying to confuse us.
What do you mean?
Then why
He
don't
was
you
the
hit him with a
mastermind.
poison that also
It would have been
acted as a
easier
truth
for him
serum?
to hide in the shadows, right?
No such thing exists.
Well, such a
He
thing
could have made it
could
seem as if
exist
the
in the
late
in this
Junko was
game.
secretly behind this killing game. That way, he could reveal himself as the surprise mastermind to liven up the game.
That too, Blanc. It would be way too convenient.
Because of his suspicious actions,
That's true.
anyone would already suspect him as the mastermind. Especially with that message in the courtyard. Kokichi said it was a hint, but was it necessary for him to go out of his way just for a hint?
As a remnant of despair, I imagine he wanted to feel the despair of his plan being thwarted.
I think that if he wanted the thrill, he would have carried out the plan carefully. So when his carefully laid out plan goes to waste, he would be in utter despair.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Maki must have wanted to hear it directly from Kokichi himself.
But it was pointless. I was a fool
You know,
for thinking I could have a
Thinking
serious
about
talk.
the series as a whole, just looking at it, like, standing back from it, this is all fucking weird.
It is. It is. Like, I was actually thinking while they were talking, man, it's kind of weird how they're well-versed in knowing that a remnant of despair would want to feel the despair of failure. It's like, And that was a thing that was sort of a reveal at the end of Danganronpa 1. But it's like, did Makoto like tell the world about that fact or something?
I'm honestly wondering what would happen if Junko. Oh,
Talking about
this is voiced. I'll shush.
despair? What's that? I don't understand anything you're saying. But anyway, why are you starting a killing game when it should have ended? You already know it's all meaningless, and that I'm the mastermind. Do you love killing that much?
Shut up, you asshole! I
Oh
realized
God,
it
that
was
picture
pointless
of-
to continue the conversation, so I shot the final arrow.
That picture of Maki is absolutely menacing.
Yeah, especially with how calm she looks.
But then, what?
Kaito protected Kokichi?
Why? Why would Kaito protect Kokichi?
At that moment, my mind went blank. I knew I had to do something about the poison. I rushed to Shuichi's research lab for the antidote.
So you didn't have the antidote with you at the time.
I
You
used
should have brought it
strychnine
with
poison
her.
to torture Kokichi for info, but I planned to kill him from the start.
That's so mean!
That's not mean at all.
But that was my first mistake. Because of that,
I don't know what it says about me, but I vibe with Maki.
You what?
I
ended up
mean,
killing Kaito.
yes, she's an assassin, but she's an assassin who,
Like, you can be an assassin and still be a good person.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I just couldn't phrase it correctly.
It's like, sometimes horrible things need to be done.
Yeah. Killing
When I
is a
returned with the
necessary
antidote,
evil. Doesn't
the
mean I
hangar
like
shutter
it.
had been closed. I assumed it was Kokichi's doing, but because of that, I couldn't enter the hangar anymore.
So, you're beating yourself up because you killed Kaito with that second arrow. But the first arrow should have killed Kokichi, so...
That means
I
someone
needed to give Kaito
must
the
still
antidote
be
somehow,
alive.
so I went to the bathroom window.
I mean, actually, something I had been thinking about during the past week was, what if they
What's up?
are both? What if they are both dead? And because like, we know the Exisol has a voice changer, and it can sound like whoever he
Yes.
wants.
Yes.
So we've been having it shift between sounding like Kaito and sounding like Kokichi, with the assumption that one of them is accurate and one of them is the voice modulated. What if they both are?
How would they be?
Who's in the Exisol?
Kaito,
Yeah, exactly.
can you hear me? Quick, drink this antidote.
The secret sixth monocub hidden somewhere in this school.
Oh, Jesus. But no, Taze makes up a point. How would they control it? Who are in the exosols and how are they being controlled?
That's what I
You
said.
can't really... What? I didn't... You cut out.
I said this hidden sixth monocub hidden somewhere in this school.
Oh, yeah, sure, let's go with that.
After calling out to him, I chucked the antidote through the bathroom window.
How
Be
did that
gone,
shit
bot.
not break? Oh, is there a bot? Was there a bot in there?
Yeah.
Kaito noticed
I
it
know
and
what
grabbed
bot
the
you can put
antidote.
in there. You can get a hydration bot.
I mean, I would be happy with putting in some bots, and arguably I should. There's a lot of bots that people just expect streamers to have active. But this was someone else just doing an advertisement bot.
Oh, yeah, no advertisement bot. You should
Yeah.
have, like I said, hydration bot would be a fantastic idea, so that way,
But
Yeah.
Kokichi stole it from him.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, but I can't die here. Since I'm the mastermind of this killing game.
Wait! There's only one antidote!
Oh, you don't have to worry about Kaito. He fulfilled his dream, right? He already went to space.
Damn it!
Stop!
Phew, I feel so much better. I guess that's a wrap. Or maybe not. Because now another class trial is going to start.
Last trial?
You'll be the Blackened for this case, you know. The Blackened who killed Kaito.
I killed...
Shut it! Screw the class trials. Like hell am I gonna let you have your way?
Kaito! Why did you protect Kokichi? If you didn't help him, then...
I couldn't help it. Even if it's Kokichi, I can't have you kill anybody.
What?
Aww, Kaito wasn't protecting me. He was protecting Maki. The situation just got way worse, huh? Maki is gonna become the Blackened responsible for killing you. All because you protected me!
Don't you worry, Makiro. I'm not gonna die that easily. Just leave it to me. I'll put an end to this killing game.
You're still full of energy. Even like that. You really are not boring. I want to see what a dying Kaito can do. So, show me what you've got. I won't meddle with your plans.
What are you...
Don't mind me. Run, Makiro. Just hurry up and run. Run and live. You gotta live.
But I refused to give up. I tried to enter the hangar by breaking the control panel with my knife. In the end, I couldn't.
So that's where the marks on the control panel came from, huh?
After that, I returned to the bathroom window once more, but I didn't see anyone. The bathroom door was closed. I called out, but neither Kaito nor Kokichi answered. I couldn't do anything anymore. All I could do was leave. That's when I made up my mind. As the Blackened who killed Kaito, I would kill Kokichi during this class trial.
But Maki, you know that's not how it works. You know that if he gets all the votes as the Blackened, or as the person who's not the Blackened, well, shit. If she was fine with sacrificing everyone else, I suppose that would be how it would work, actually.
In exchange for all of your lives.
Yep, there we go.
So that's what happened.
Then Kokichi, knowing what he knew, still helped Maki cover up her crime?
Was that why you smushed Kaito in the hydraulic press?
Kaito wanted Maki to be spotless. As his friend, I felt obliged to help him.
How dare you make fun of him! You call yourself a friend? You enjoyed watching us suffer!
That pic of Maki is scary as hell.
Fucking asshole!
Ooh, Maki is so scary. Good thing I'm in this exosol. Pretty sure Maki would have already killed me if I was out there in the flesh.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
So, what are everyone's plans now? With the truth out in the open, who are you guys gonna vote for? You can vote for me, but if you do, we'll all die together. Or vote for Maki and live. Well, choose whichever you want. I don't care either way.
Why are you so calm? Your life depends on this too.
Who cares? Just choose already. Come on, who are you gonna vote for?
No, we can't vote yet. We don't have the whole truth.
Thank you,
This
Shuichi.
isn't over.
Huh?
Thank you for telling us everything, Maki. Thanks to you, I finally understand. There's another hidden truth within your testimony.
A hidden truth?
Oh?
Yes, I'm positive. because there's something wrong with the testimony you've given us.
Part of Maki's testimony that doesn't might add up. Oh, this isn't it.
Nope.
I was wrong!
Maki becoming the blackened, I think.
No, I don't think that was it.
Damn it!
Damn it!
And F.
Oops.
Yeah, I might have had only 2 health going into that.
We can't let it end here!
Oh, we have to watch all this before. Again.
Oh, whoops.
Speed!
Okay, so I guess dying does have its consequences.
Yeah, it makes it take forever.
Well, at least I can speed through.
Well, we either know it's Maki. The answer is Maki protecting Kaito protecting Kokichi, or the control panel being damaged.
Well, we know the control panel is damaged, so it must be Kaito protecting Kokichi.
Yes. To be fair, it has been a week, and once you've like picked up a game, like it's like picking up an Ace Attorney game after the in the middle of the trial. You're just like, where the heck was I?
Wait, what?
Oh, what?
I was wrong!
It was actually the control panel being damaged?
How?
Oh.
Maki said she used a knife to try to break the control panel and enter the hangar. But that doesn't make sense, because there's an alarm system on the shutter.
Oh.
The alarm should have gone off if someone got close to the shutter.
I was too focused to notice at the time. But now that you mention it, it is odd.
Maybe the sensor just missed her.
Nah, the security there isn't that sloppy. If a shady person got near the shutter, the alarm would have gone off without question.
Then why didn't the alarm go off?
Like I told you, this isn't over. There's still a hidden truth to find.
That's right. There must be some kind of reason behind all these oddities. Finding that reason will help us find the hidden truth.
I did attempt to enter the hangar.
Let's see. When was the storage when the stuff closed?
And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have...
Well, it looks like the sharp marks are from Maki
Broken.
stabbing it.
Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie. Did you really try to break the control panel with him?
I'm not going to...
Okay, I think it's the hangar's front shutter. And the mention about the...
I did attempt to enter the hangar. I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Maybe it was just
Oh,
broken.
I think it's on that 100%.
Setting?
100% certain.
Or maybe...
To enter. And tried to destroy the knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
I was wrong!
I did attempt...
I'll still be impressed if you manage to get an A on this.
To enter the hangar.
I don't think that's going to help us.
And I tried to
She did try to destroy the the panel. The sharp marks on the display panel are proof of that. So we can
Yes.
discount that statement.
I'm aware. I'm trying to think.
I'm trying to help.
destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Maybe it was just
Fuck off.
broken.
Or
Fucking text diving in front of it like, get down, Mr. President!
God damn it, Toski, you took my joke.
knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would with 100% certainty.
That's wrong!
There we go.
So I had the right idea, just the wrong thing.
There is a
I was
way to
thinking
disable the
remote.
alarm
Right idea,
system.
wrong bullet.
An electro bomb would take it down. But Maki only had one bomb, and she used it during the raid this morning.
Then the only other person who could have used one is Kokichi, right?
Huh? Why would I use an electro bomb? I had no reason to shut off the alarm, right? I'd be at a disadvantage if I did that.
I guess so. I can't come up with a reason why Kokichi would want to cut the alarm.
Well, we know that the alarm system was neutralized. It had to be. In that case, then...
I've got it! Disabling the alarm system wasn't the real objective.
What?
The main objective of Kokichi using an electro bomb was...
That's it!
Only other... I mean, yeah.
It was to
Only reason
deactivate the safety
why.
function on the press.
Deactivate the safety function?
The electro bomb wouldn't have just taken down the alarm system. It also would have disabled the hydraulic press's safety function.
That's true, but why would he do that?
There's only one reason that anyone would want to do that. If I'm right, it means that we've been thinking about this all wrong.
All wrong.
What aspect of this case runs contrary to the evidence? Kaito's cause of death.
That's it!
Because it would mean he was still alive when he was under the press.
Kaito's cause of death.
What?
If the electro bomb was used while Maki was trying to deliver the antidote, maybe Kaito didn't die by poison. It could be something else entirely.
Yes, the cause of death could now be...
This is it! The hydraulic press. Kaito could have been killed by the press after all.
What? He could have?
If the safety was off, the press could have crushed Kaito while he was still alive.
Right after I threw the antidote, I tried to open the shutter. So, Kaito should have still been alive.
And if he was crushed by the hydraulic press after that, then we have our cause of death.
If that's the case, it'd mean the one who killed Kaito wasn't Maki.
It would be whoever was operating the hydraulic press. Kokichi.
I see. Very impressive. The hydraulic press could have been the cause of death. But that's just a possibility.
What do you mean?
It's possible that I killed Kaito with the press, but there's no way to know. Kaito's death could have been either the poison arrow or the hydraulic press. Both causes are possible, but you'll never be able to determine it. No matter what.
No matter what?
That's That's not true. We can probably solve this mystery too. Right, Shuichi?
Is it really possible to determine Kaito's actual cause of death? It is not possible. We're just gonna have to believe!
I hate to admit it, but Kokichi is right. We have no way to prove the cause of death.
What did you say?
You can't check the body, and you don't have any conclusive evidence. You can't deduce any more from here on out. There's no way to know what happened. But I know, because I was actually involved.
So that's what you were trying to do. You were trying to commit an unsolvable murder.
Do you finally get it? Yep, that was my plan. The gimmick of this murder case isn't the unknown victim, but rather the unknowable culprit. No one understands but me. Only I know the answer. There's no more room for deduction here. Choose the culprit with your own intuition. Intuition? Are you troubled? I'm sure robots don't have intuition, right?
Kivo does.
But there's nothing you can do about it. This is just how the trial goes. So, who is the culprit? Maki or me? The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. It's voting time!
So yeah, this case's gimmick is combining the fifth cases of the first and second game's gimmicks.
Look, I've been wanting to vote for him every single trial.
Hey, that's my line. I'm the one who decides when it's voting time.
Oh, come on. No one's gonna figure out the truth. Let's just vote already. This won't be a problem, right, Monokuma? Because you know who the culprit is, don't you? Just like you always do.
Huh? Yes, of course.
Yeah? What kind of a reaction is that?
The culprit, you say? Yes, of course I know.
Why do you seem so flustered?
Says a man with some
Flustered?
colossal
Me?
anal beads up his
What
butt.
are you talking about?
What's going on with Monokuma right now?
Monokuma? Do you not know who the culprit is either?
Huh? Oh, what do you mean I don't know? What don't I know, huh?
So that means nobody's there to say that Kokichi isn't the Blackened.
You don't know, do you?
What does this mean? Why doesn't Monokuma know who the culprit is?
Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is either? Monokuma doesn't know. What does that tell us about this case? Wait, this case?
Yes, that's it! So that's what Kokichi's real objective was.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Kokichi wasn't just trying to commit a murder that we couldn't figure out. He was trying to commit a murder that Monokuma couldn't figure out either.
But if he's the mastermind, shouldn't Monokuma just know?
A murder Monokuma couldn't figure out?
What's the point of that? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma.
Thank you, Himiko.
But consider how many elements of this case would be cleared up. Prior to this case, Monokuma always knew the specific details of each crime, correct? That must mean that he was using some way of monitoring us.
Perhaps there are hidden cameras, strategically placed to avoid our detection.
I can't say for certain, but he must be keeping watch somehow. Kokichi probably used the Electrobomb to scramble whatever that was. The Electrobomb would prevent any cameras from sending video wirelessly.
Which means it wouldn't matter where the surveillance cameras were hidden.
Like I said, what's the point? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma.
Before we determine that for sure, I want to make one thing clear. If the objective were to create a crime that would stump Monokuma, the exosols... Yes, the exosols weren't protecting Monokuma. They were...
Guarding him. Or not guarding, but imprisoning.
Bullying him.
I would have picked that answer, honestly.
Watching Monokuma.
Watching him?
Yes. Remember what Monokuma said earlier in the investigation? If they were protecting him like bodyguards, they wouldn't have been facing him. They would have been scanning the area, watching us. But they weren't. That implies that they weren't watching us. They were watching him. They were trying to make sure that Monokuma wouldn't go near the crime scene.
That reminds me. Before I stole an Exisal, all 4 units were focused on Monokuma. That's why when I stole one to enter the hangar, the other 3 didn't pursue me.
So Monokuma must have been talking about Maki. She didn't want to share that information because it would have linked her to the murder. In which case, it could only be Maki.
You're right.
So to summarize this discussion, Kokichi used the electro bomb in the hangar and the Exisals to watch Monokuma, thereby creating a scenario in which Monokuma has no idea who the culprit is?
I told you there's no point. Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma!
She is very insistent on this.
I mean, Himiko is me in the trial. Like, Kokichi has been very insistent that he's the mastermind, which would mean he's the one controlling Monokuma. But if he's not,
But here's the thing.
then who is?
Who
Again.
indeed?
There's usually 6 trials to this.
I know. Like I said earlier on, the true mastermind is the ghost of Rantaro.
No, it's his ass
No.
specifically. We went over
Kokichi
this.
might not be controlling Monokuma at all.
What? But Kokichi's the mastermind, right? Shouldn't he be controlling Monokuma?
Kokichi might not be the mastermind.
What?
Remember that the only reason we think that is because Kokichi told us. Monokuma hasn't said a word about that. It's possible that Kokichi is just lying to us.
No way I lied! I'm definitely controlling Monokuma. The mastermind of the killing game is totally me. The one who pitted humanity's last survivors against each other is... all me, baby.
If that's the case, why did you want to create a murder that Monokuma couldn't even solve?
Right. He's a remnant of despair.
Why would he do that if he was the mastermind?
But that doesn't necessarily mean that he's the mastermind.
Well, I guess. But is that really possible?
Well, Monokuma,
I can't answer that without causing problems, because I gotta run this trial fair and square.
Even more reason to give us the answer. If you don't tell us the truth right now, you'll be an accomplice to Kokichi's lies. Does that sound like a fair game? Would you say this class trial is fair?
Yeah, tell us! Is Kokichi the real mastermind or not?
No need to think about it. You're being way too forward, you know.
Aren't you normally the forward one? I mean, I don't mind, because that's probably part of your strategy, too. But in the interest of fairness, I suppose it's time to tell the truth. Unlike the lies you love so much, the truth should be impartial to everyone.
and what is that truth?
I'm not being controlled by Kokichi, because he's not the mastermind.
Is that really true?
Fucking knew it.
Kokichi was just messing with you. I never once said he was the mastermind.
Then it was all Kokichi's lie?
Yeah, that is what that would mean. with the key from the last motive, he was the first to learn the truth of the outside world. Based on his deductions, he fabricated a lie to make you all think he was the mastermind.
I see. Kokichi's own deductions.
So,
His
you didn't
deductions
believe
got a lot of
that
details
Kokichi
right,
was the
though.
mastermind for a
Pretty
second,
impressive,
didn't you?
honestly.
50-50.
Was it really 50-50?
Was it really, or was it really just you taking justification to get on his ass as hostily as possible?
Oh, I will always take a justification to get on his ass.
Oh my.
Sir, you're already married.
Hey, I don't judge.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I was about to ask, what does that have to do with it?
Oh, and by the way, I'm his husband for those who might be listening in.
Yes.
Anyway.
But what about the Exosols? If Kokichi wasn't the mastermind, how'd he control them so easily?
He just used Mew's remote control, right?
Mew's remote control?
So the remote that Kokichi was using was made by Mew?
Oh,
Holy
you
shit,
didn't
Mew.
know? Mew not only invented the electro bomb and the electro hammer, she also made a remote control that can hijack any electronic device.
That does sound like something she would do.
I mean,
Mew, secretly the real hero behind the scenes.
yeah.
Okay.
All of her most amazing things happen after she's dead.
Okay, but it's also at the same time, it's Miyu. So knowing her, she probably made something to hijack, like, those remote control vibrators that are going around.
Who cares?
Kokichi just slapped a receiver on each of the Exosols and took them for a spin.
Hey, isn't it a bit unfair to tell them all that?
Fairness has nothing to do with it. I offered up that info purely out of spite. Spite towards you for trying to usurp the mastermind's role and take over the game.
Well,
I can't
whatever.
believe I'm saying
It's
this.
way more interesting to defeat an enemy who plays dirty
Thank you,
anyway.
Monokuma.
What's going on? It seems like they're actually fighting.
There's no doubt about it. Kokichi isn't the mastermind.
But he is the murderer.
Were we just being dragged around by Kokichi's lies the whole time?
What were you trying to accomplish by pretending to be the mastermind, Kokichi?
Now you're gonna be all quiet? This is so frustrating.
Then if he's not the mastermind, who is?
Why are you so certain there's even a mastermind to begin with?
What?
What do you mean?
Why, that's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
But I wanna know.
The real mastermind is not Kokichi. Who could it be? I was thinking it was Junko Mishima, but that can't be it. She's dead. We've never come into contact with her. If so, who's done this? Who planned this killing game?
Anyway, this conversation has flown off the rails. Let's get things
Clearly.
back on track.
Clearly, it's Spike Chunsoft who planned the killing game.
Oh no!
No, so the real mastermind behind the killing game was Gengar?
No, it was Skuntank and Team Skull.
Cha ha ha.
This class trial is to figure out who the culprit is, not the mastermind. So, yeah, get to talking.
I agree.
Junko's
Before we worry
second
about
cousin
who the
twice
mastermind
removed.
is or what my intent is.
Right, the secret mastermind is Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student hidden somewhere in the school.
Oh my god, we're going to be fucking memeing about that years after we finish this series, aren't we?
Yes.
Yep.
figure out the culprit!
But Monokuma doesn't know who it is. How is he supposed to confirm the results?
We don't
We
need to
gotta
worry
find that
about
out ourselves.
Let's just leave the decision-making to Monokuma. But you gotta run the class trial too. So no mistakes, okay?
Are you trying to get me to do something?
You've been watching us solve all these cases, but you can't be a spectator anymore. You're gonna participate in the class trial from here on out.
Huh?
So, let's resume
Honey?
this class trial. Monokuma, you gotta use your brain too. This will be the final class trial. Me versus Monokuma.
You versus Monokuma?
When I play a game, I intend to win. But what's considered winning in this game? Beating the other players? No. Beating the game's mastermind is the true victory. And that's how I'll win! That's why I decided to challenge Monokuma! If I can deceive Monokuma till the very end, then I'll be the winner!
You're dragging us around like this? Just so you can win a game?
As I suspected, your thought process defies all logic.
But since the outside world is in total ruin, this game is the only entertainment we have. At least I
Bullshit,
can
we have
enjoy
the
this game
casino.
to the fullest and feel good
Yeah.
winning.
We have Crazy Taxi.
Oh.
We have slot machines.
Okay,
Yes, we
okay,
have great.
okay, but let's be honest. The games in the casino kind of suck.
We could have always asked. We could have always asked BU to make us video games.
Yeah, we have the virtual world.
You really are a remnant of despair. Your way of thinking is just chaotic.
Remnant of despair? Whatevs. Let's just get this started. If the students or Monokuma don't know who the culprit is, then I'm the winner.
Don't underestimate me, or Shuichi and the others for that matter.
What?
It's just like a remnant of despair to try to assume control of the game. But these kids are all that's left of Hope's Peak Academy. If you think they're gonna make this easy for you, you better think again.
Whose side are you taking here?
Side? Isn't it obvious? Monokuma joins your party.
Like it or not.
Who invited you?
How's that line go? Monokuma forced his way into your party?
Yes.
Now, let's join forces and unravel the truth behind this case.
Well, we were going to do it anyway.
Let's just ignore Monokuma. His actions are always beyond comprehension.
Side note, I love when Kibo makes that face.
He's just like,
Focus on the
fuck.
case.
He just has that face is the epitome of fuck this.
Be quiet so we can ignore you.
Now, where should we start? We've already established what Kokichi is after.
He's just gonna keep talking anyway, isn't he?
Yeah.
In my experience, whenever you learn a new fact, you learn something else along with it.
Yes, let's look for that.
You warmed up to him real fast. I guess you are both robots.
That's robophobic.
Hey, robots gotta stick together, you know?
So, another truth comes out. That piece of evidence makes more sense now. The evidence that I couldn't wrap my head around. I guess?
Damn it!
What was the question?
Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is. What evidence needs to be analyzed again?
The file itself?
That's what I
No.
That's what I selected the first time.
Maybe the clothes?
The murder video, then.
This is it!
Oh. Oh, I was wrong.
Let's discuss the video of Kaito being crushed by the hydraulic press. Kokichi said that he filmed that video to prove he was not the victim. But we know that Kokichi was trying to mislead Monokuma. So what about the video? It's pretty strange to present evidence that condemns you after all.
Then what kind of mistake was Kokichi trying to get me to make?
Maybe he crushed Kaito with a hydraulic press, so the cause of death would be unknown?
But if that were the only objective, there would be no need to film it. Discovering the crushed body would have been enough. No need to show us the film.
That's true.
I guess you're starting to fit in after all. If you get any cuter, I'm gonna hug you. Huh?
Do not hug the murder
There
robot.
must be a reason you went
No.
out of your way to show us the body being crushed.
No reason, really. That's just my twisted personality.
There is something 90s hot topic about him.
Yeah.
I'm just a fucked up little guy. You would go mad if you saw what's in the depths of my soul. Hee hee, I'm so random.
Oh my god, he's holding a spork!
I mean, he does have the checkerboard pattern that was all the rage among that class of person. You're lying again, Kokichi. There's a method to your madness. If you wanted Monokuma to make a mistake, then showing us the video, it must have something to do with trying to fool Monokuma. Taking the video of the murder, but keeping the victim's identity hidden. What does it show? What doesn't it show? Okay.
What's the question? I see M's, I's, T's. Oh, then this is easy then.
See?
There you go.
First try, every time.
Sure.
Easy.
Sure.
Huh?
Is it even possible? No, that's a question for later. For now, we know that...
If you show the moment of Kaito's death, of course it would lead us to believe he died. Even if we can't positively identify the body, we would still believe Kaito was the victim. That might be exactly the mistake Kokichi was going for.
Does that mean the victims were switched?
Switched? Then it was some other dead body that got crushed by the hydraulic press?
What? Where would he even get another body?
There should be plenty to choose from if you reuse the body of a former victim.
If there was an unknown body, then we could guess the victim was switched. But too bad! Switching the victims was impossible.
Like, it does look like his hair and all that.
The footage showed the body being crushed. When in the footage would they have been able to switch the victim? And we already established that the footage was not doctored in any way. The camera doesn't have any editing functions. Just play, record, and pause. Monokuma also said that no computer was used to edit the footage. Remember?
Damn it! Me and my big mouth!
Which which means switching out the victim would not be possible. Also, if the victim was switched, then that would mean Kaito is still alive. We already discussed this so many times. The chance of that happening is impossible.
It might be possible.
Huh?
There could be a trick to make the switch possible. We just haven't noticed it yet.
Oh, and what trick is that?
I know the answer.
See? You don't know, do you? I already said it's impossible.
Maki's not wrong. There is a way it could be done.
Yeah, you just stop recording at the point where the press blocks the view of the body, do the swap, and if you have the camera mounted on a tripod or something so that it doesn't move, you wouldn't be able to notice the cut. Because you would just resume recording.
So we can't just give up here.
Hey, Shuichi. I'll think harder about this as well. So, can you confirm whether or not the victims switch places? If Kaito is alive or not?
Maki.
I don't like the thought that I killed Kaito. I don't want that.
Okay,
I think
then.
this is the first time we've ever seen Maki cry.
Maki mentioned.
I think so.
Himiko, if you call her that again...
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. Then let's all talk it over together.
Together.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Jeez, you guys are a stubborn bunch. There's no trick.
That's probably another lie.
However, if the victims were switched, then that would mean the footage was altered. How could it have been altered when we know that the footage wasn't edited?
If we could figure that out, maybe we'd know how they switched places.
I knew there was a trick to that video the whole time. Kokichi
No, you
made it,
didn't.
so it's 100%
No, you didn't.
suspicious.
Bleh. No, you didn't, Himiko.
I mean, she has a point.
That is true.
A trick to that video. What could it be? What's suspicious about it?
There must be some trick to that video.
That's what you all gotta figure out.
There is no trick. You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to... When the viewing angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
The person in that video. Yo. Was it really Kaito?
Something seemed off about that video to me. The press stopped for a brief moment.
Could it be that the video was shot at another location?
Any other bright ideas? Come on, everybody, speak up!
I feel like someone said something that gives us a clue. Put our heads together. We can find the smallest hope. We won't fall into despair.
There must be some trick to... that video.
That's what you all gotta figure out.
There is no trick. You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you? The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
The person in that video. Kaito?
Something seemed off about that video to me. When the hydraulic press...
There must be some trick to that video.
That's what you all gotta figure out.
There is no editing function in that camera.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious, don't you think?
The person in that video.
Yeah, I think I had the wrong item selected.
When the hydraulic press.
What? That doesn't work either?
I know.
Oh no!
There must be some.
Look at each one. What were all your truth bullets?
Trick to that video.
Safety function, Kaito's code, electric bomb, Shanger's front shutter.
There's no trick. You can check, but there's no editing function in that.
You know that didn't work. I think I know what the answer is, but I'm not sure if it,
So there's something that's been kind of niggling at me for a little.
What?
What's up?
How would the electro bomb affect the press itself? Like, it apparently disables the safety function, but what about the controls? Wouldn't it disable those too?
Yeah, probably.
Camera.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious?
I think I know. Yeah, I think I know the answer.
The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
The person in that video. Was it really Kaito?
Stop.
Something seemed off about
Thank
that.
you.
No, the electro bomb got rid of the safety function.
When the hydraulic press stopped for a brief moment.
Could it be that the video? Video was shot at another location?
Any other bright? Good idea? Come on, everybody, speak up!
There must.
That's what you all gotta figure out!
No trick.
Yep,
You can
that's what I
check, but
thought.
There's no editing function in that camera.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you?
Or if you want a hint,
No, I'm just getting grumpy.
Person in that video.
alright, fair enough.
Something seemed off about that video to me.
You already
When
used the
hydraulic
murder
press stopped for a
video.
brief moment.
Yeah.
Could it be?
I used the murder video and the safety function on that argument.
Location?
So I
Any
don't
other
think
bribes?
Himiko is correct.
There must be some trick to that video.
That's what you all gotta figure out!
There is no trick. You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
Did that camera suspicious to any of you? The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
No. Okay.
There must be some trick to that.
That's what you all...
There is no trick. You can check, but there's no editing function.
That camera.
Did the placement natural, don't you think?
The person in
things off about that ability. When the hydraulic press.
I agree.
God fucking damn it.
Really?
There you go.
That got it? Okay.
Well, if you guys
Kibo was
remember,
onto something.
when
Isn't
Kibo
it
and
weird that the
Shuichi
hydraulic
tested
press
it,
stopped for a second?
Yes,
remember that it kept going without stopping.
Yes, I'm aware. The reason why I'm upset is because I tried two other things going along the same argument of reasoning, and they were not correct.
Wrong.
Like, I'm just upset that it gave 3 things to present this line of argument, but only one of them works. And you just have to guess which one it is.
Because when Kibo and I first investigated that hydraulic press,
I feel like
right.
it
The
would
hydraulic press kept lowering
I feel like
itself
if
without stopping.
the truth bullet said like when Kokichi and when like an updated. Okay, what I'm trying to say is, it would have helped if the hydraulic press truth bullet had said when you tested it, it didn't stop.
Yeah,
there we go.
That's why I thought that the safety function truth bullet was more pertinent. Or the murder video, which is the thing that is which is the thing saying, hey, this is the thing that's acting suspicious.
No, remember, the electro bomb disabled the safety function. If that's the case, then...
I'm aware. That's not the line of argument I'm going under. I'm saying... putting things in there to say, okay, this may be a possible explanation for why it stopped for a brief moment in the video. Either the video being suspicious, maybe there was something to do with the safety function that had to be altered, and that's why the video was acting funny. So
yeah, okay,
that's why I went with those two. And why it took me so long to get to using just the hydraulic press as it is.
Well, in any case, this still isn't any stupid swimsuit swimsuit being used as a container, or Mikan saying something about the camera angle for the murder video.
It's awfully close. Well, no, it's not awfully close because this is a different issue to what those ones had.
Yeah, it's still up there, but not as bad.
But in the video...
Still seeing that makes me feel uncomfortable.
The hydraulic press stopped briefly, right before it crushed the body?
But why would it stop?
Why did the press stop? There's only one reason I can think of.
Time to press buttons! The heck is that supposed to be? I think you gotta get rid of the corners.
The emergency stop button.
Oh, okay.
The only way to stop the hydraulic press is the force stop button.
An electro bomb went off in the hangar, which would have interfered with the safety function. There'd be no way to stop the hydraulic press unless someone used the force stop button.
When you say someone, you mean Kokichi, right? He was the only one there.
Actually, maybe I pressed it by accident. I don't really remember. So what of it? The press only stopped for like a sec. You can't switch the victim in such a short time, can you?
That's true.
There's also the question of how the bodies got switched while the camera was rolling. That would have clearly been caught on camera.
While the camera was rolling.
Oh, I see. It wasn't just the press that stopped.
Huh? Huh? What do you mean?
If you stop something else at the same time you stop the hydraulic press.
Ah, I see where this is going.
Yes, I see it now. That's how the bodies were switched. Stop that, you could have swapped the bodies easily. Oh my god, we're doing this again.
Yup.
More Tetris-ish stuff.
I see it.
Question. Are things in the mind mine randomly placed?
The culprit stopped the video camera at the same time as the hydraulic press.
But
No, what I mean is if you play this, what I mean is if you play this case again, would the camera still be in the same place?
Oh, I don't know.
Sook, can you confirm or deny?
Huh? What?
I'm asking if you decided to play a case again with mind in it, right? Would the objects inside the mind mine, would they always stay in the same place or would they change?
I think they always stay in the same place.
Oh, okay. Well, that solves that mystery.
I suppose you probably could, like, if it was static every time, you could probably learn how to do it really quickly in a case.
Then,
yes,
while the camera was off, they switched the body under the hydraulic press. After the body was swapped, the press and the camera were started simultaneously. So it just looks like the press stopped for a moment.
I mean, Earth, you're gonna probably replay this case
what
off
I've been
screen
saying
for the
this
back
whole
roots, right?
time.
You should screen cap that mine and then cross-reference it with the stream to see if it actually is.
True.
When did you ever say that?
So they stopped at the same time. The camera position did seem odd to me. But now I get it. The trick wouldn't work unless it was set up there.
Huh? Why?
To get the trick we just described to work, the camera had to be set up precisely.
Also, question. Did you get the last hit of Monokuma in this chapter?
Yes, he did.
He did.
Okay.
I had to kill myself to do it, but I got it.
Huh.
You've already died twice.
Look, let's not fret over kill Chuichis. Let's pin that down. Where was the camera set up?
I
mean, yeah, it was kind of like over here, wasn't it?
There! The video camera must have been set up somewhere around here. To operate the press and the camera at the same time, you would have to be near the switch.
That's why the video was taken from that unnatural angle. If they were recording it like normal, they would have used a better angle.
I know it's fake, but every time I just see that body crushed, I get a little
Recorded at
uncomfortable.
Such an odd angle.
It's like a little.
And that proves the trick was used.
It's like a little grape full of Pepto-Bismol.
It's like crushed raspberries.
Camera angle, huh? Looks like your cosplayer experience.
If they ever did that on like live action television, I would probably not be able to look at it.
Well, cosplay doesn't really come up all that much in class trials.
This is true.
There was a reason the camera was set up there, but also a reason for the height. When the press was stopped, you couldn't really see who was inside it, correct? That was intentional. The body is mostly hidden by the press, making the swap easier.
The camera must have been placed at such a high position so it would produce that angle.
I wonder if they used that tripod in the hangar to adjust the camera's height.
Did they get that from the warehouse too? Jeez, that place is like a 4D pocket.
You're the one who populated
You
it,
don't get to make
Monokuma.
that reference.
Honestly, I think
Okay.
it was probably populated by Hope Speak Academy when they said, or whoever else was working on the Gopher project.
Okay, fair.
Then, that logic is correct, right? Kokichi used that video angle trick and switched the victim in the hydraulic press. In that case, Kaito is...
Or he was crushed by the press. He was swapped with a different body.
Okay, but that would just mean that he still died from poison, and Maki is the blackened.
So Kaito's still alive!
Well, wait just a minute.
What? But I just summed it up so nicely.
Oh, she's so hurt.
Himiko, the different body you mentioned, what are you talking about?
The bodies from the other cases. Kokichi's the mastermind, so he... Eh? Wait, the mastermind?
Yeah, Kokichi isn't the mastermind, so I don't think he'd be able to produce a body to switch out.
What?
Well, Monokuma, do the rules allow for a body to be reused?
Very well, I'll answer that.
You're giving in pretty easily.
He's part of the case now.
Well, it's crucial information to make the trial fair. This discussion is pointless if it's not clear what the culprit was allowed to do, right?
You're a convenient mastermind, but I guess that makes defeating you worth my time.
Now then, regarding the reuse of a dead body. That is impossible! All the dead bodies have already been thrown away.
Thrown away?
The other bodies are... gone? Then who did Kaito switch places with?
He swapped
Is
places
it
with
starting to...
Kokichi. Kokichi and Kaito were the only ones in the hangar at that time. If they were the only ones present during the body swapping trick, then the real victim was... the other person in the hangar.
And there was only one other person in the hangar.
If it wasn't an old body, it could only be...
What's wrong, Shuichi? Who did Kaito switch places with?
Maki, I think I missed something very important here.
Something important?
If I have the timeline right, there were only 2 people in the hangar at the time. Which means that
Excuse
something
me.
had to have been decided before. What?
Oh, no, I sneezed.
Oh, I thought you said excuse me.
I did. I was excusing myself.
Oh, the sneeze did not come across.
Sorry.
I thought you had a point to bring up.
Nope. I just sneezed.
I have to pin that down. Can't let anything escape me this time. For a second there, I thought it was mine again.
That would have been funny. What's the question? Oh, I know the answer. Oh, okay, maybe I don't.
Well, I know half the answer.
What do we have? H, E's, M's, I's,
HP,
D's.
L...
Help!
Oh, victim helped. I need that D.
I see now.
I was gonna make a joke, but
it's in the middle of stream.
I can't believe I overlooked
Thank you,
this.
Tuzzy. I was gonna make a joke, but I was gonna be like, no, I don't want to be too raunchy, but you did it for me.
So usually,
Loey.
isn't that usually the inverse of what happens?
Now, this is stream.
There were only two people
I'll
in
be
the hangar
honest,
at
I
the
thought
time
the
bodies
answer
were
was
swapped,
traded places.
which means they were working together.
Huh? Working together?
The only two people involved in the swap were the victim and the culprit. The culprit was operating the camera and the hydraulic press, while the victim lay inside. If they switched places while the press and the camera were stopped, then the person who turned the camera and the press back on was the original victim. To put it simply, both people operated the press and camera at different times. An impossible trick, unless the victim and culprit agreed to cooperate beforehand.
Victim and culprit cooperated? Is that even possible?
It sounds bizarre, but perhaps that was the whole point. Commit a crime that was so confusing, even Monokuma would be tricked.
Jeez, this culprit's a real jerk. So, have you realized who done it yet?
I mean, if that's the case, there's only one person it could be.
Yeah.
The culprit of the case. If my detective work hasn't failed me, the culprit is inside that exisal. It can only be them.
The apparent victim we saw in the video was Kaito, which means Kokichi was operating the hydraulic press and camera at first. If the two of them switched while the press was stopped, then the culprit who started the hydraulic press again and crushed Kokichi must be Kaito. So, the person inside that exisal isn't Kokichi. It has to be Kaito.
What did you say?
So the culprit for this case is Kaito Momota. That is what the ultimate detective has deduced, right?
Kaito is the culprit? What? You're joking, right? You can't be serious.
I don't want to believe it either, but it's the only way any of this makes sense. My detective work has led me to the conclusion that Kaito is the culprit.
Is that true? Is Kaito really in there?
Hey, answer us! If you really are Kaito, then...
I'm the culprit.
Huh?
There's just no way that Kaito can still be alive. Because I'm the culprit.
Wait, you? But didn't you say...
I saw it with my own eyes. Kokichi drank the antidote that he stole from Kaito. There's no doubt Kaito died. And he died because of my poison arrow.
But you told us you didn't want to kill Kaito.
Yes, I never wanted to. I wanted to believe that I didn't kill him. But the truth speaks differently. In the end, I was just running away from the facts.
I don't understand.
Maki, are you trying to protect Kaito? If he's the culprit, you're trying to help him get away?
There was only one antidote, so it's more likely he died from my poison arrow. This is the truth.
It's not decided yet. I could have still killed him with the hydraulic press. Either way, those are the two options. Monokuma knows the answer, right?
Huh? Are those the only options?
I guess that's how things turned out.
It's also possible
No,
that the
can't
edit
be.
was also
The person
fake.
in that exisal is...
It's not Kaito. I saw Kokichi drink the antidote.
Maybe he just kept it in his cheeks and then baby birded it to Kaito.
There's no mistake.
Aw, that meant they kissed.
Kaito is dead.
Yes, they kissed.
Ew.
I killed Kaito. There is absolutely no doubt. That's the truth.
Their plan was to take down Monokuma with the power of gay kissing.
Ooh, you're a boy kisser. You like kissing boys, don't you, Kaito?
Well, I mean, technically, you've already taken down Monokuma with the power of gays twice.
True.
I love how one of the streams I've subscribed to has a boy kisser emote.
Maybe I should get an icon that's like an edit of that.
You should.
I thought so. Maki is trying to protect Kaito. I understand how she feels, but if Kaito is the culprit, why did he agree to Kokichi's plan? I can't imagine that Kaito would do something so selfish. There must be a reason for it. I truly believe that. But I have to get to the bottom of this before I can uncover that truth.
But, Maki, you don't know for certain that Kokichi drank the antidote.
What?
You saw him drink it right in front of you, but you couldn't confirm he actually did it. So maybe there's another possibility.
What are you talking about? Impossible. That's impossible. There is no other possibility. I killed Kaito!
Oh, I'm gonna have to rhythm game Maki, aren't I?
Yep!
Nice.
I killed Kaito!
Also, I am
You're
looking
the
up
one who's
the
wrong.
beta designs for Kokichi and Kaito right now.
He died from my poison arrow. There's no other possibility. What do you know? It doesn't matter what you say. I'm telling you, this is the truth. But you keep getting in the way. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene. I saw Kokichi drink the antidote.
It ends here!
I'm sorry, Maki.
Kokichi just pretended to drink the antidote. He didn't actually drink it.
He pretended to drink it?
Drinking the antidote was part of his lie. Maki could only see so much through the window. She didn't confirm Kokichi drank it. I believe that Kokichi knew this and just pretended to drink the antidote. After Maki left, he gave the antidote to Kaito. There's a strong possibility that all of this was done to make Kaito cooperate.
Make him cooperate?
The swapping trick required the victim and culprit to work together. Kaito's cooperation was essential to Kokichi's plan.
I love how there's no argument, we're just accepting that whatever plan this is, Kokichi came up with it.
Yes.
However,
Also,
I don't think Kokichi would be able to sway Kaito easily.
I put all 4 of Kokichi's beta designs, all 7 of Kaito's beta designs, and 2 very special extra art pieces in the stream info chat.
Okay, I'll be looking at those later.
He needed leverage. He gave Kaito the antidote in exchange for his cooperation.
In exchange for his own life, you mean?
Kaito had no choice. He had to cooperate after Kokichi saved his life. That's just Kaito's character, and Kokichi knew that. He swallowed
That
his
first,
pride with the
that first Kaido design
agreed to
kind of reminds me of
participate in
Leon.
Kokichi's plan.
But didn't Kokichi make this plan?
Second one, what the fuck is that afro?
I imagine this was all part of Kokichi's plan to confuse us. You wouldn't think that someone would plan their own murder.
He went so far as to give up his life, just to create this mystery?
Only Kokichi could think of something so nefarious. Who else would agree to die just to execute their plan?
Why would he go that far?
I bet Kokichi was determined to beat me at my own game, no matter what. But too bad! Shuichi figured out the truth!
Truth? Are you sure it's not delusion?
Delusion?
A delusion completely off the mark. To make you think that I died. But who cares what you guys think? This is between me and Monokuma. I don't give a crap if the extras in this game get it right or not.
Extras?
I'm fine with being an extra.
Of course you are.
Huh? Why?
If we're just extras, then even if we get it wrong, we won't get killed.
No, I'd still kill you all. Don't put Kokichi's words in my mouth.
Well then.
But why? You are being so friendly with us.
If Monokuma gets it right, then he takes everyone's lives, yeah? But if Monokuma gets it wrong, then he'd have no right to take everyone's lives. If Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is, then this killing game can't function anymore.
Can't function anymore.
Kaito, I believe in you.
If you're cooperating with this plan, you must have a reason. To determine that reason, I need to reveal the truth.
I still think Kaito is the culprit. Thinking of it that way makes all the pieces fit. I will show you the truth. The truth you can't deny.
Is it comic book time?
Comic book time!
Y'all
Let's
have been getting on
go!
Y'all have been getting on Kokichi's case this whole fucking time, and this man is the only one in the series to go out with double middle fingers towards Monokuma all the way to the end. No, she went out with double fists.
And now you know why I like Kokichi as a character.
I mean, I've gotten... Like, yeah, he's a piece of shit, but he's not like Nagito, I'm going to kill you all. He's more of, fuck this game, I'm going to break it with my own two hands. You have 3 panels that you can open up.
I'm aware. I'm checking the clues first.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, question. What do you prefer the name of? Closing argument or deduction denouement?
Closing argument.
Yeah.
Kokichi looks unfairly cute in that left panel, by the way.
He does.
He's got those yaoi
Is it
eyes.
because he has? Is it because he has no shirt on?
Nothing to do with that. You can't even see what would be on. It's his face.
Yeah, he's got that yaoi face going on.
Fun fact, by the way, you know why Shuichi's voice lines on the Love Hotels are so believable? Is from what I understand, his voice actor did voice acting for spicy projects.
Oh my.
I can believe it.
This is the truth of the case! Let's go over the trick that Kokichi and the culprit created together. Last night,
God, I love the art style
Kibo saw
so much.
Himiko from the window of his lab.
They are really good.
Yes.
She was carrying a black case and heading to the Exisal hangar. When she reached the hangar, she handed the case to someone through the bathroom window. That someone is the culprit of this case. Locked in the bathroom, the culprit had asked Himiko to bring them a certain weapon. A disassembled crossbow from Maki's lab. The culprit was going to use the crossbow to challenge Kokichi to a fight. Some time passed, and Maki made her way to the hangar. She was going to the hangar to kill Kokichi and save the culprit trapped in the bathroom. However, the hangar had an electric barrier preventing her from entering. Fortunately for her, she had an electro hammer to get around the barrier, in a way. She used her electro hammer to disable an exisal and climbed inside. She knew exisals could bypass the barrier, so she got inside one. Around that time, the culprit and Kokichi began their confrontation. While Kokichi was checking up on them, the culprit ambushed him with a crossbow.
I like to imagine in this scene Kokichi was going, "What are you gonna do, shoot me?"
But the culprit didn't intend to kill Kokichi. They just wanted
And then
to
he just
disable him.
does.
Yeah, of course he does.
That's why the culprit aimed for Kokichi's right arm.
Kaito was like, "Yeah, in the face, why?"
If they really wanted to kill him, they would have shot him in his vitals. Kokichi reeled from the arrow, and the culprit jumped on him immediately.
Kaito after the fact, "No, I'm just a bad shot."
He didn't want Kokichi to have the chance to summon an exisal with a remote. While they were fighting, something happened that caught them both off guard. The shutter of the hangar opened, and an exisal stepped inside. Kokichi was definitely not expecting an exisal to interrupt them. He pulled out his remote in an attempt to control the exisal. But Maki leaped out of the cockpit and shot Kokichi with her crossbow. The arrow hit Kokichi right in the back, and it was no normal arrow. The tip was covered in a lethal poison from my lab called Strike 9 poison. The poison kills slowly, It seems as if Maki wanted Kokichi to confess before he died. But even with poison in his veins, Kokichi continued to spin his lies. When she had had enough, Maki tried to finish him off with another poisoned arrow. But this time, Maki was the one caught by surprise.
And to think everything would have been fine. Well, no, everything would not have been fine. But still. She just had to go for the double tap.
Well, yeah, she's an assassin. It's the first rule.
To keep Maki from becoming the Blackened, the culprit used their body to shield Kokichi. The culprit's left arm was struck by a poison arrow.
That just makes Maki the double Blackened.
Maki remembered that there was an antidote in my lab and immediately ran off to get it. The strychnine poison slowly circulated through their systems and would soon kill them both. But in that desperate situation, Kokichi thought up a clever lie. He incorporated this unforeseen event into his plan to help him win the killing game. Or should I say, help him defeat Monokuma. That was Kokichi's true objective. It's why he claimed to be the mastermind. Thinking fast, Kokichi closed the shutter so that Maki could not re-enter the hangar. Thus, Kokichi's final lie was set into motion. When Maki returned with the antidote, she couldn't get back inside the hangar. So she went around to the hangar bathroom and passed the antidote through the window. But after the culprit was given the antidote, Kokichi immediately snatched it. Kokichi drank down all of the antidote while the culprit and Maki watched in horror. Maki must have been panicking, thinking the only antidote was now gone. She believed that the culprit was going to die from her own poisoned arrow. But it was all another one of Kokichi's lies. He had only pretended to drink the antidote.
He had the cap still on.
Maki tried desperately to break into the hangar, even slashing the control panel. But she couldn't get the shutter to open again. Defeated, she had no choice but to leave. After Maki had left, Kokichi took out another weapon. An electrobomb, capable of disabling communication devices for hours. Kokichi's plan was to use an electrobomb to knock out Monokuma's surveillance cameras. That was why he commissioned Mew to make the bombs in the first place. After detonating an electrobomb, Kokichi coerced the culprit into drinking the antidote. In exchange for the antidote, Kokichi asked the culprit to cooperate with his plan. Kokichi needed to work with the culprit to execute his final lie. Under normal circumstances, the culprit would never have agreed to such a plan. But because the culprit owed him for saving their life, they agreed to Kokichi's request. Request is a generous term. It was more like blackmail. In any case, the two were now working together as accomplices in an insane plan. There was a lot to prepare and not a lot of time. They had to work fast. If Kokichi died from the strychnine poison, the whole plan would be ruined. After fabricating the scene in the bathroom, the culprit dragged Kokichi to the hydraulic press. This is how the swipe pattern bloodstain from the bathroom to the press was created.
Oh yeah, it does make sense that Kokichi was the one dragged, because he would leave such a bloodstain, whereas Kaito was not shot in the back. He wouldn't.
Right.
Not in quite the same way.
Yep.
Kokichi, with the support of the culprit, stood in front of the press's control panel. The two of them were finally ready to execute the insane lie. While Kokichi was setting up the video camera near the hydraulic press's control panel, the culprit laid face up inside the press, draping their coat over their shoulders.
What's up?
How did they get the video camera and the tripod?
Maybe it was already in there.
Huh.
Then, Kokichi activated the press and the camera's record button at the same time. The hydraulic press came down slowly, all caught on tape for us to see.
Well,
Normally,
yes, obviously
the
from
safety
the...
function would have triggered, but the electrobomb had disabled it.
Well, yes, it was. It obviously came from the warehouse, but how did it get from the
Knowing Kokichi,
warehouse to the
how
hangar?
fucking crazy prepared he is for nearly everything, I'm willing to bet that he just had them on his person.
Yeah, same.
The press
That's
got
fair.
lower and lower, and just as the culprit disappeared from view, Kokichi pressed the force stop button and the camera's pause button simultaneously. The two then switched places and also switched roles. The culprit and the victim. The would-be victim became our culprit and started up the press and camera.
Did Kokichi really have to strip for this, though?
Kokichi had
Yes.
saved the culprit's life because his trick required their cooperation.
Otherwise, they would have found his clothes in the thing too.
They couldn't get the press open.
He wanted to win the killing game, even if it meant dying himself. And so, Kokichi was crushed by the press, and the whole thing was caught on video. The culprit's left sleeve was dangling from the press, making us think he was the victim. Now alone, the culprit collected the video camera and tore the hydraulic press's power cord so that it could never be raised again. This would make it impossible for us to determine the identity of the crushed body. But there was another reason the victim was killed in this way. It obfuscated the cause of death, making the case that much more difficult to solve. This was all part of Kokichi's plan to create a murder not even Monokuma could figure out. With the press disabled, the culprit returned to the bathroom to flush Kokichi's clothes. Finally, they climbed inside of an exisal to hide and waited with bated breath. And here they are now in this trial, pretending to be Kokichi. They're trying to deceive Monokuma in order to defeat the true mastermind. And that's it. That's Kokichi's unidentified culprit trick. The culprit is in that exisal. It's you, isn't it? Kaito Momota, the ultimate astronaut.
No, you got it wrong. It's Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars.
Thank you.
You gotta say his full title.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm right, aren't I? That's you in there, isn't it, Kaito?
Really? Is it really Kaito?
I must reluctantly agree with Shuichi's deduction.
Man, Shuichi sure loves his crazy deductions.
Huh? You're still not gonna admit it?
Admit it, but it's wrong.
But logically speaking, his deduction tracks.
If it's really Kaito in there, he would have admitted it by now.
Is Shuichi's reasoning wrong somehow?
No, my detective work was flawless. It's the truth. I'm sure that Kaito is inside that exisal. So why is Kaito still fighting me? Is this about Monokuma? Or is there another aspect to this?
You claim everything is set, and that's it. You don't have any evidence, do you? You all think the body was switched when the hydraulic press stopped for a moment. But that's just speculation in the end. No evidence to back it up. So if we reverse our reverse way of thinking, then it's likely I didn't do anything, right? It's totally possible that the body switching never happened and Kaito is dead. Not just possible, it's the actual truth.
Well, it's true. There's no proof that the bodies were switched.
No, we should trust Shuichi's deduction. I'm sure everything will be okay. This emotion I've learned, I believe you call it faith. That's what I feel right now.
That's right. We have to believe in Shuichi.
Well, I don't care either way. But if you guys get it wrong, you'll have to deal with Monokuma. What will the results of this voting time be? If Monokuma makes a mistake, he won't be able to execute anyone, right? Then it will be my victory. And that will ruin the entire killing game.
Ruin? I see. So that's your objective. You mean to ruin the killing game itself. That's why Kaito has been so stubborn all this time. But what does he mean by ruin exactly? Monokuma can do whatever he wants to the rules. How do you ruin something like that? What would be the point?
Come on, Monokuma. Start the voting already.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. Sheesh! Let's proceed with voting time, shall we? Sorry I fell short of your expectations, but I'm pretty sure I won't make any mistakes. 'Cause I got the ultimate detective's airtight logic on my side.
Now I know the whole truth and why. I believe in my own logic, and I believe in Kaito. From this point on, it's not about logic. It's about how far I'm willing to go. I believe in you, Kaito. Not as a detective, but as Shuichi Saihara.
Can I just say something? I'd like to have one last conversation before we vote.
One last conversation?
There's more to talk about?
You see, before we vote, there's something I have to say. I just need you all to listen.
What?
All right, let's pin this down. Who is inside that exisal?
Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died. And the culprit is Kaito standing right there.
Isn't that correct?
Of course not! I would never die!
I trust Shuichi.
Kaito's trying to ruin the game. That's why he's hiding the truth. I don't know exactly why, but he's putting his life on the line for it. So to put my faith in him, this is the only way. Everything that we turned up to now, what if I turned... Everything that we've determined up to now, what if I turned it all on its head? Yes, I need to lie.
All right, let's pin this down. Who is inside that exisal?
Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one.
I'll reveal the truth. Kokichi, I'm sorry. I just can't lie for you anymore.
What?
What do you mean, lie?
Why did you say Kokichi? The one in the exisal is...
I'm so sorry, everyone. I've deceived you all.
Huh?
The truth is, after we found the crushed body, I saw Kokichi.
You saw Kokichi?
Yes. He threatened me, told me that if I didn't do what he said, he'd kill us all. He wanted me to lie about what I saw, so that the trial would be more interesting. But I can't do it anymore. I can't keep lying like this.
Says the person who has lied the second most out of anyone.
Stop the
I
cap.
have to tell the truth. Kokichi isn't dead. He's alive.
Oh, hold on! Why did you wait until now to mention this?
I'm so sorry, Kibo, but it's true.
Really? I really am sorry, but this is the only way. Kaito is trying to fool Monokuma, trying to ruin the class trial. If Kaito is risking his life to do this, then I'll stand by him. I believe in Kaito. I will believe in what he's trying to do. He's not doing this to hurt us. I'm sure he's trying to save us all. If Monokuma wants to rely on my detective work, fine. I'll just lie.
Everyone, please, don't vote for Kaito. There's no doubt about it. Kokichi is in that exisal. He's the culprit.
Hey, Shuichi, I don't know what you're scheming, but as far as I'm concerned, you guys aren't extras at all.
Aw, thank you.
If you guys are wrong, you're gonna have to take your punishments like champs. Got it?
I'm not wrong. We can't vote for Kaito!
Stop it! That's enough.
Huh?
It's over. If you guys get it wrong and Monokuma gets it right, then you'll all get punished. There's no way I can let that happen. So, it's fine. Let's end this.
Kaito!
So, it really was you?
My bad for tricking you guys. I'll explain everything. But before that, it's voting time. Alright, don't get it wrong. I'm definitely the culprit. You got it?
Wait, why do you have your
Who
jacket?
killed Kokichi?
Oh shit, you're right. No, wait.
Don't ask questions you aren't prepared to handle the answer for.
It's because the animator was lazy.
Kaito, no!
I'm sorry, but you just made me think of this episode, of this scene in SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, where Mrs.
I know, that's where I got the line.
Oh, okay.
Also, very important, the actual answer is, did you forget that everybody has like 20 copies of their outfit in their
Okay, but when would he have a chance to go back to his room?
Anyway.
So all you gotta do is believe in your reasoning. That's what detectives do. Hey, Monokuma, let's hurry up and get this vote started!
Well said. Let's get
It teleported through space and time.
Yep, there you go. He stole it from the future.
As the blackened and the spotless face off. It's voting time!
I feel bad though, because I kind of do like Kaito.
Yeah.
If only his character was handled a bit better though.
Does it interfere with anything if I do the wrong vote?
Yes.
Okay. I was gonna say, it would be
Hello.
in character for Kaito to not vote.
It seems the
Also,
voting
hi there.
has finished. Now then, let's see.
I
the
assume
results.
someone has joined us from the
Hi,
Twitch
Alec.
chat.
Yeah, Alec.
Hello. Do you think it's a good time to stop, like, once you hit the results screens?
No, Hannah.
After the
We
cutscene.
go
I
through
need
this
to go to
almost
bed,
every
dude.
trial.
Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the
I gotta
right
sleep.
choice, or the dreadfully wrong one?
It seems like we always stop and try to stop at 10, but you guys keep going over.
It's because there's an actual save point that will happen. And I prefer to stop at
You got a day after all of that.
Yeah, somehow.
How?
I don't know.
Literally how?
I don't know.
Anyways, I'm tired. I need to go to bed.
Alright.
Well...
Take care. I'll see you guys next time.
See ya. Monokuma?
Anyway, Suki.
Well, if the culprit's gonna confess, then I guess even morons can't screw this up.
Absolutely right!
The Blackened who killed Kokichi Oma is Kaito Momota! You all got it right!
So you all got it right, huh? Even Shuichi and Makiro voted. What a relief. Well, I knew you guys wouldn't get it wrong.
But you know...
But man, was it hard to act like Kokichi the whole time. I mean, sure, he wrote most of his own lines.
Jeez.
Seriously, look at this huge script. He wrote the whole thing.
He's sitting there dying, and he's just frantically scribbling out an entire script.
It's even got a bunch of alternate lines for different events, too.
Like if you replay this trial, and maybe take one of the back routes.
But even so, I still had to ad-lib. You guys couldn't tell though, huh?
Come on, man.
Hey, come on guys. Don't look so sad. You guys got it right. It's all good.
Why?
Why did you kill Kokichi? You were against the killing game, so why did you kill him? I believed that you absolutely wouldn't do such a thing. Maki, was she protecting Kaito, or just believing in him like me?
That's right.
Yeah, I should explain. Most of it's just like Shuichi said.
After Kokichi pretended to take the antidote, he gave it to me. I mean...
Then he told me I had to cooperate with his plan.
Hey!
Plan? What plan?
I've been thinking this whole time of a plan to throw the mastermind off guard.
What?
Throw them off guard? What are you talking about? You're the mastermind!
Oh, that was a lie. I only pretended to be the mastermind.
What?
Pretended?
You all fell for it. But you know, I prepared a bunch of stuff. Like this remote control. I had Miyu make it. A mysterious message in the courtyard, using Gonta and making him a murderer. All that preparation was just to make you guys think I was the mastermind.
What?
What the hell? Why'd you do all that?
The reason why I pretended to be the mastermind
Shit!
was to end this boring killing game!
Huh?
To end it?
Yeah.
I thought if I showed you the despairing truth, you guys wouldn't want to go outside anymore. I thought it would end the killing game. But instead, this happened. I'm gonna die by Maki's hands. Why do you think this happened? Why do you think Maki tried to kill me?
Because you told her you were the mastermind.
Why do you think the killing game started again?
What?
Why?
Oh, man.
Because the true mastermind instigated it. certain of it. They made a move without us noticing. Man, thanks to that, everything is ruined.
Hold on!
The true mastermind instigated it? So, whoever that person is, they also instigated Maki's actions too?
The true mastermind was Himiko, who delivered the first crossbow.
I'm disappointed.
They probably tried to eliminate me because I pretended to be the mastermind.
What?
My actions were instigated by the true mastermind? That can't be. The reason I decided to kill Kokichi was because I remembered the truth from the flashback light.
Could it be...
Maybe making you remember the truth was what the mastermind wanted.
Huh?
What? Maybe the true mastermind had us use the flashback lights, so we would target Kokichi as a remnant of despair.
Which means...
So, the flashback light itself was the true mastermind's trap all along? They expected us to target Kokichi once we remembered he was a remnant of despair.
Okay,
Kokichi certainly expected it. That's why he talked about the true mastermind. But even so, this is all rather convenient for the true mastermind. The person claiming to be the mastermind just so happened to be a remnant of despair. We're all students of Hope Speak Academy, and our fates are tied to the remnants of despair. I never would have imagined that fate would bring us to Kokichi's murder. This plays too nicely for the true mastermind.
I didn't know about that flashback light. Guess that's another mystery for you.
I mean,
Anyway, like I was saying,
you know,
then who is this true mastermind?
Who knows? I don't know either. But it doesn't matter. We can't lose. This game is pointless unless you win. That's why I thought of a special plan. And I'm on the verge of losing. My plan will help me win.
huh?
I don't really get it, but is this the plan to throw off the mastermind?
Well, it's not that difficult. Kaito, I need you.
Kaito, I need you.
To kill me.
What? I mean,
The plan was to make a case where the victim was unknown, and then trick Monokuma into thinking I was the victim so he'd mess up. If he ruled that either Maki Roll or Kokichi were the blackened, then I'd show myself and Monokuma's ruling would be invalid. And if Monokuma's ruling was invalid, the killing game would end.
So why did you show yourself when you did? You could have waited like
Because
10
Kaito's an
seconds.
idiot.
but...
That's what I'm most curious about. What makes you think it would end?
that's right.
Yeah, I asked Kokichi about that myself. Why would Monokuma care if he messed up on who the blackened was? And this is what he said.
Well, you know.
Even if it's Monokuma or the true mastermind, they can't break the rules as they please. Being unfair like that isn't allowed.
Hold up.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Death games are meant to be watched. If no one was watching, there would be no reason to be such a stickler about the rules.
Who's left to watch?
There would be no point in making this a game in the first place.
Who is left to
But-
watch indeed?
But Monokuma's been a stickler about the rules, and about making the game interesting. That's why he agreed to my plan in the virtual world.
Which means
Monokuma is aware that someone is watching us. In which case, I have no doubt that this death game is being shown to someone.
What did you say?
So this is some kind of show?
But who'd be watching? We're the only people left alive, aren't we?
Yeah.
That's right. The flashback light is the reason we even remember that. But Kokichi might have been right. Why have a death game if no one's watching? I wasn't sure about it at first, but after this class trial, there's no doubt.
Listen up.
Monokuma can't do whatever he wants. He's bound by the rules of the game. That's why he couldn't afford to get the culprit. Why he relied on Shuichi.
Yeah.
It's just like Kokichi said. If this game's rules matter so much, someone's watching.
A death game is made to be watched. If that's true, then who? Who is watching this?
Hey,
What's this all about, Monokuma? Is this killing game really a show for someone?
Who can say?
Why won't you tell us? We were friends during the trial.
You guys.
Honestly, I was just happy you guys cooperated with me.
Well,
Humans love to help. They jump at any opportunity to extend a helping hand.
Well then.
Then here's another question. Who are you really? If Kokichi, a remnant of despair, is not the mastermind.
Real mastermind. It's Shuichi! We did it in the prologue and we did it again!
Incomprehensible.
Then who's the true mastermind? Is it another remnant of despair like him?
I'm gonna spill the beans on a perfect to-be-continued cliffhanger like that! He just suddenly starts humming roundabout.
Well, why you are just too cute.
What? Huh? Really?
Hey,
I understand Kokichi's plan, but why did you agree to work with him, Kaito? Why did you agree to kill Kokichi? Because he saved your life? You should have just ignored him. He's better off dead anyway.
It was kinda hard to ignore such an annoying guy.
huh?
What?
Jeez.
Gee, I wonder how far ahead he planned this evil scheme of his.
What?
Yeah, but killing you?
Don't screw around.
What are you talking about? You want me to kill you?
I figured you'd react like that. But, are you sure you're okay with that? Because if this poison kills me, then Maki would become the Blackened. And her crime would be exposed so easily.
Well, you know.
If that happened, then Maki and I would have died for no reason, right? Which is just what the true mastermind expects.
What? You?
Damn it. That's playing dirty! So that's why you gave me the antidote.
I am the ultimate supreme leader. There are no depths I won't sink to. Even if I have to sacrifice myself. Anyway, this is our chance to end this killing game.
Ruin this killing game.
That's why you have to kill me, so we can win and ruin this killing game. We'll bring the true mastermind and everyone who's watching. We'll bring them down to utter despair. Then everyone who died can rest in peace.
Oh, crap. I'm gonna die soon. Can we get this started already?
Damn.
You're seriously crazy, dude.
But you know,
At least I
I
wasn't.
wasn't.
boring, right?
Yeah, they decided to throw one last voiced line in there. Then, he blackmailed you by using me?
Nah.
No. I agreed to his plan once I heard the words, ruin the killing.
Jeez.
He was crazy, but that let him come up with some crazy plan. And we needed a crazy plan in order to stand a chance against Monokuma. I bet on that chance. I didn't have any other choice.
Damn it.
'Cause I'm out of time.
What?
Time.
Could it be...
Kaito, you mean your health?
What are you talking about?
But you said you were fine. You told me not to worry about it anymore.
My bad.
Ah, my bad. That was a lie.
Now say it again as Kaito trying to imitate Kokichi.
Ah, my bad. That was a lie.
Thank you.
Huh?
A lie?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Honestly, I'm at my limit just talking.
Mood.
Mm-hmm.
No, it can't be.
But you know,
But I gotta wonder how this happened. I don't remember at all.
I mean, it started happening when people started talking about ghosts.
In my memories, I was fine during the medical exam for my training.
If he was fine during the medical exam, then that means
Could it be...
this might be the virus.
what?
Virus?
Fox!
If
Die.
I remember correctly,
One of the plagues that caused our planet to crumble. Oh, hey, I just realized the thing to the right is Shibuya.
Yep.
A virus carried by meteorites that spread across the globe. Hope's Peak Academy, along with the rest of the planet, was in danger of extinction. Even though we had come so far and triumphed over so much despair, we were almost wiped out.
Come so far and got so far.
could it be...
This must have something to do with the virus. Kaito didn't use that flashback light, so he might not remember it.
But
Aren't we supposed to be immune? We were selected because we didn't.
Well,
Perhaps the virus was dormant when you were selected for the Gopher Project.
to tell you the truth,
You could have been infected the whole time, showing no symptoms until very recently.
What did you say?
What?
Kaito is infected with the virus? But how could that be?
Jeez.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I guess I'm pretty screwed, huh? Well, I knew this was coming. That's why I agreed to Kokichi's plan.
But you know,
When I found out about the plan, I thought it was pretty awesome.
hey, so
Kokichi left me with the whole outline of it. I freaked out when I read it. It was a pretty good plan. I thought we might be able to trick Monokuma. But I knew Shuichi would see it right... Blah. But I knew Shuichi would see right through it in the end.
Huh?
What?
well done.
And that's exactly how it went. Nice job, Shuichi. You're really something.
Well then,
Kaito, did you...
That's right.
Yeah, I knew you guys would figure everything out.
Got it.
That's why I was able to get on board with Kokichi and lie to you like that. Even if I messed up stuff up during the trial, I knew Shuichi'd see the truth.
That's my sidekick.
Just what I'd expect from my sidekick.
why?
Why? If you knew I'd see through it, why?
Then,
If you knew it was pointless from the start, then you shouldn't have gone that far.
Nah, it wasn't pointless. It ended up being a huge success.
What's that mean?
Well, why?
I mean,
Because of this plan and Kokichi pretending to be the mastermind,
got it.
we got closer to the true mastermind's lair. Behind this truth, there's gotta be a hint that leads to the real truth.
Huh?
The real truth?
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. That's why Kokichi gave his life.
But
You talk as if he was your partner, when you hated him so strongly before.
What?
Oh, I hate his guts. Honestly, I'm still pissed off at him.
Oh, whoops.
He made us go through so much crap. To the end. No, even beyond that. He was a lying sack of shit.
Hey! It's getting harder to breathe, so please, can you...
Yes, Blanc, it was absolutely the kissing that made them reconcile.
Hey, so...
Hey, can I ask one thing? You want to ruin this killing game, but... You kept saying how fun this game was.
It was a lie, obviously. Okay, so... Bringing back the stuff that's very relevant about localization, I am going to say this line as it would be said in the Japanese version. How could a game that where you're forced to kill be fun? I had to think this game was fun to survive! I had to lie to myself!
Huh?
You little...
Bastards who created this game to toy with our lives, and the shits enjoying it. They all piss me off. Shit! That's why I'm willing to do whatever it takes to end this game.
Huh?
Kokichi said that?
Nah.
That could have been a lie too. He probably just said it so I'd cooperate with him. Was it really a lie? I think his dying words may have been the honest truth.
It's a lie!
No, it's definitely a lie. He's not the type to shed real tear.
But I wonder which one it is.
A lie or the truth? Even now at the very end, I don't really understand Kokichi. But maybe that's what lying is all about. The truth is in the eye of the beholder, huh? Kokichi was the very embodiment of a lie.
That pretty much wraps up my explanation. Now, finally, I need to apologize to Shuichi.
Huh?
What? Me?
I mean...
To be honest, I was jealous of you.
Huh?
Jealous?
That's right.
Because you were always saving us, you know? Your detective skills kept us alive. You were just way too cool, and I got frustrated.
My bad.
So that's why I was so harsh on you. My bad.
That's wrong.
Hey, no. Kaito, that's not true.
Hey,
I was only so confident because you were there for me, Kaito. When you made me your sidekick, you said that you'd take the responsibility. And that's why I can do all this. If you didn't talk to me back then, even now I'd be... Kaito?
Kaito! What?
So are you okay?
How can I be okay? I'm about to die.
Okay. You sure are, bucko, because it's punishment time!
Kaito's punishment is just Just hang back for like 10 minutes. Punishment? I won't let you.
I won't let you kill him.
I won't let you kill Kaito.
Oh? You get in my way? You know what'll happen if you do that, don't you?
So what?
I don't care what happens. I plan to kill you anyway from the start.
Indeed.
Yes, I've been determined to fight back for a while now.
Cut it out.
No! Stop!
Kaito!
No, Kaito, I can't. I can't let you die, Kaito.
That's it!
I don't care if you're sick. I don't care if you're dying. I won't let Monokuma touch you.
What was that?
So funny.
Hey!
I'm just thinking about life and how irreplaceable it is. Know what I mean?
Huh?
What?
When a life ends, those closest to it mourn. But if you could somehow recycle that life,
Like with the Necronomicon.
then those closest to it wouldn't need to mourn anymore, right?
That's nice!
If we could recycle life, the world would be filled with hope. That's my point.
Hey!
What are you talking?
Hey!
Alright, kids, time for your grand re-entrance! No!
We're back, bitches!
With our powers combined, we are the Monokubs!
Fuck off, Kuma Rangers! Or Kuma Sentai!
By the way,
Hell yeah!
What did you say?
What the? Weren't all the Monokubs completely destroyed?
Hey,
Old Monokubs were destroyed. These Monokubs are the latest model. They still got their factory settings, so in a way, it's like they're brand new characters.
thank you so
Characters.
much!
Now that my kids are back, I'm not lonely and miserable anymore.
What was that?
You brought them back on a whim like that? You guys are just as replaceable. Maybe not as replaceable as the Monokubs. But finding other people to participate in this killing game is easier than you might think.
Finding other people?
Oh well. Hell yeah!
Hey!
Oh, do you know what else this means? Now that the Monokubs are back, even in your killing games, FOE. You still want to defy me now?
This is bad. If he's got the exosols again.
So what?
I won't let you kill him.
It doesn't matter. I won't let you kill Kaito. I'll fight until the end.
Stop! Even if you fight the exosols, you'll just get killed, damn it! The remote control and the last electro bomb were crushed in the press.
Why? You took his coat off and tried to flush down the toilet. You went to that effort to take things off of him, and you didn't take those.
No.
They were in his pants pocket. Duh.
You could have taken those too. No, I won't give up.
Yeah, well, if he took his pants, then,
This would be an AO game.
exact. Maki roll! Enough already!
Look, you just have to keep the camera above the waistline and it's fine. I've never felt this way before. I've always fought to kill, but this is the first time I've fought to protect someone.
Huh?
And I've never been given a nickname like Maki Roll before either.
What?
You.
And I've never met someone as stubborn as you before. And I've never fallen for someone before.
What?
Maki roll!
Maki,
No,
I don't want this to end. I just don't.
I won't let you kill him.
That's why I won't let you kill Kaito. I absolutely won't let you. I mean, Blanc,
Maki?
for the longest... Huh? What was that, Sue?
No, go ahead.
Blanc, for the longest time after we found Kokichi's clothes halfway flushed down the toilet, that was what I thought was happening. I thought Kokichi was just naked inside the exisal.
Maki, I know this is like a really, really important moment for you, but I gotta be honest with you, girl. You could do so much better than him. Just saying.
He's gonna die in like 10 minutes.
My bad.
Maki roll. I'm sorry. That's not an option. I don't have as much time left as you think. I'm fighting just to stay standing.
But I...
Hey, so...
Hey, Maki roll. I asked you before, what's your enemy? Before, you hated yourself so much. You didn't even like yourself a little. And wasn't that the reason you tried to distance yourself from others?
That's right.
You decided that you didn't deserve to have friends, didn't you? That was your enemy.
Don't worry about it.
But not anymore, huh? You're alright now. You fell for a guy like me. Now you can learn to like yourself.
I think if I was in Kaito's position, the way I probably would have phrased that, it was, if you could learn to love a guy like me, surely you can learn to love yourself.
Yeah, but this is Kaito we're talking about.
Come on, man.
Hey. No.
I believe in you.
You guys too. I'm not gonna allow any tears. Send me off with a bang.
Well, about that, I think I know what sort of execution might be planned for Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars.
Oh, it is so time for throwback. And it's a Sunday.
Alright, Kaito. I won't cry.
I'll endure it.
Me too. I'm gonna hold it in.
I'll endure it.
I can't cry, even if I wanted to. Hey, sorry about the wait, Monokuma. You can go ahead and start now.
I want the execution to start, and then, like, right at the start of it, Kaito just keels over.
And dong dong dong.
Hey!
But let me just say this to the true mastermind controlling Monokuma.
Get ready!
You better get ready! My friends aren't gonna lose to you! That's all.
Please.
I'll leave the rest to you guys. End this ridiculous killing game!
Please do not worry.
We'll end it, so please, don't worry.
Shuichi!
And Shuichi, never forget, you're not alone. You have friends. Don't try to do everything by yourself, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, Kaito. Okay.
The impossible is possible!
Don't forget, the impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks, Kaito.
Maki roll!
Maki roll, how long are you gonna cry? You should smile.
Sorry.
I can't. That's impossible. I can't.
Of course. My bad for making you cry like that.
All right.
All right then. Let's end this with a bang.
I'm Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars.
A special punishment suited to the Luminary of the Stars.
Okay, okay.
You don't gotta tell me. I'm excited to get this started.
Get ready.
Oh yeah? Well, screw you. I'm not gonna die the way you want.
Nani?
It's punishment time!
And
Oh,
now,
God,
time
that made
for
me
the
lightheaded.
Best thing about Kaito as a character.
Wow, that says a lot about how you think of him, that the best thing about him is that he dies. Ugh. So yeah, Throwback Thursday.
I mean, Throwback Sunday.
Well, got his dream.
No, it broke Kibo's hair antenna.
It broke his ahoge and made him make an ahegao. Also, to respond to you, Taze, yes, it does. But it also, I was also serious.
Kaito. No.
Are you okay?
On.
Taze, that's not how it goes. You know how it goes. No.
Ah, yes.
Are you okay? You gotta when you protect.
Whoops.
I'm fine. I'm fine. More importantly...
Hey!
What's the matter, Monokuma? Upset that Kaito won?
Yeah?
Because
He died before the end of your punishment. Kaito didn't die from your execution.
Okay.
That's right. Kaito wasn't killed by you.
It's Kaito's victory. I don't know if he meant to do it, but he certainly went out like a stubborn jackass. Well, whatever. Not like this is the end to the killing game, so it's fine.
What was that? It's not over?
Hell yeah! Hey,
That's right.
School regulations. So you're gonna follow the regulations, huh? The only reason you want rules is because you're showing this to someone.
Well,
I just want an entertaining killing game. But you're certainly entitled to your opinion.
That's wrong.
That's enough. Enough of your bullshit, Monokuma. I made a promise to Kaito. I will end this killing game.
That's it.
And to give Kaito's death meaning, I swear I will keep my promise.
You're right.
Could you say that line again, Sook? It did not.
We're not gonna think to let anyone else die.
Much
There
better.
we go. Now it actually came through.
Who's even gonna play that game anymore? It's already over.
Well, actually,
They're so cute.
I can't help myself around you cute little cubs.
Oh, fidget.
Gather around, kids. I'll spend a whole month telling you about what you missed.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Hasn't it only been like a few days?
I mean, at the rate we go.
Little cubs.
I mean, in game time.
I'll tell you all about it. Oh, I smother you with hugs and kisses. You kids go on ahead and wait for me at home.
so long.
Thank fuck they're gone.
Huh?
Why did I stay behind? Because I want to give you all a reward for working so hard.
Why, you?
We don't want it. Just go away.
You're really bugging
By the way, I don't know where you got the idea that this killing game can be stopped. There's nothing a participant can do to end this killing game. No way, not. This game is gonna keep going and going for a long time.
During his ranting, Monokuma took out...
Huh?
Huh? A flashback light?
Fuck.
Gah!
What?
What? What did you just do?
What?
Was that a flashback light now? A flashback light just now?
Could it be?
Is it broken? I don't feel like I remember anything.
This flashback light has a special effect. You'll remember soon enough. You'll remember that despair is the only choice you have.
Yahoo!
And that hope doesn't exist here at all. The killing game will never end.
And then, Monokuma left. He declared that this killing game would continue. He declared there was no hope. After all that, I honestly don't remember how we got back. It took all I had just to accept the reality that Kaito was gone. And not just Kaito, Kokichi too. Someone we all trusted, and someone none of us trusted. We lost them both. But it wasn't all for nothing. Because we're drawing ever closer to discovering the true mastermind.
This killing game will never end. Never ever. As long as I'm around, it'll never end. It'll repeat over and over and over. Why would I let something this fun ever end? I want to have more fun.
Okay, but instead of making another killing game, you could make another Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Ever thought of that, Junko?
Or shit, how about God Hand 2? Give me God Hand 2!
Did Spike Chunsoft the God Hand?
No, it was Capcom. But
Then she
that
can't
don't
do
let
shit
that
about
stop
that.
them. Don't let that stop them.
So, you see, I was banking on the fact that what she just said was probably a context to how, due to people liking the original two Monokumas, they felt the need to make a third the first two Danganronpas, they felt the need to make a third Danganronpa, hence the thing about we'll just keep doing this fun killing game over and over again, as sort of a meta commentary on that. And I was playing off of that by saying that they could make another well-beloved entry in a franchise that they've created. That's the joke.
Oh, Okay, but keep in mind, I am horrible at remembering what games Spike Chunsoft has made. I know they made this, I know they made Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, and that's it.
They made all of the Mystery Dungeon games.
Yeah. Anyway.
As long as it's fun, will you have to keep doing it? That's just simple supply and demand.
God, this is so on the nose.
Such despair.
Later that night, I found myself standing in that one spot in the courtyard. The place where Kaito and I would train together. My heart felt crushed. All the loss and guilt and helplessness sinking into my chest. But still, I stood there.
Well...
What are you doing? Maki.
Hey.
So, you came too?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Maki, I'm sorry.
What?
For what? I was the one who drove Kaito into a corner. Just like Cadet, I end up betraying everyone important to me. It's all my fault.
Well...
Are you feeling lonely?
Huh?
Hey.
Are you lonely now that Kaito is gone?
Okay.
Yeah, lonely. Never mind that I have so many other hope fragments from everyone else, and I become really close to everyone involved, not just Kaito. Yeah, I would say I'm lonely right now. I feel so lonely and so sad. I don't know what to do. The only reason I'm still alive right now is because of Kaito. If he hadn't have been my friend, I would be...
That's right.
Me too. I can't remember the last time I cried that hard. I wonder how long it's been.
Okay.
But I won't cry anymore. I'm sad, but I'm grateful to Kaito.
Huh?
Grateful?
Okay.
Yeah. I want to tell him that rather than being sad or lonely, I'm grateful to him. That's why I won't cry anymore. I'm not going to wallow in pity. I want to show him how much I appreciate all the things he did.
You're right.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's the same for me. I want to show my appreciation too. I'm sure that our friends who've passed on don't want to see us miserable. Thanks. Yeah.
So you guys are here after all?
Yeah.
Just like I thought.
Jeez.
I knew you guys would be here, because I cast a spell to find you.
Ah! Smokey? Himiko?
If you don't mind, can we join you in your training?
Huh?
I'll train you all from the ground up so we can all end this killing game together.
Yes. Kaito taught us to increase our strength stat, and now we're gonna learn magic.
Huh?
We're going to end this together?
Yeah. Himiko and I promised Kaito.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do what we promised and work together to end this killing game.
All right. We can't afford to lose to despair.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Monokuma said that there's no hope anywhere. But he's wrong. There is hope. My friends are my hope. My friends and getting jacked.
And Kimiko is trying and failing to do a Jacko pose.
I think she's trying to do a push-up. Himiko. So, there's the bench over there. For beginners, you want to start off by doing counter push-ups. That will help you build up the strength that you can do to slowly lower the incline until you can do full push-ups. Always start where you're able to. Anyway, Kaito said it best. I'm not alone. That's right. I have friends. Not just my friends here, but also friends who have died. They all gave us their hope too. That's why I'm going to live. I want to live for everyone who died. Despair cannot defeat me. I will hold on and survive no matter what. Thank you, Kaito.
Let your sweat wash away all your sadness, fear, worry, and hardships. Just start moving your body and your pain will become memories before you know it.
Then you should train too.
Well, I don't have anything to worry about. Cause, I'm Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars.
Hey! No fair, Kaito!
Hey! Oh, by the way... What happened to Kibo? Do you know where he went?
Huh? Kibo? I don't know.
What is that guy off doing?
I don't think a robot really needs to do any training.
But the rest of us are here. I kinda wish he'd come too.
It's quiet. Too quiet. And yet, this silence is quite refreshing. I used to hear my inner voice with perfect clarity. It would fill me with the power of hope, guide me along the right path.
Oh my god, was it actually an antenna?
I can't hear it anymore. All I hear now is silence. That silence means my will is now my own. Even if despair is all we have to choose, even if hope no longer exists, I will never give in to despair. I will end this. No matter what, I will force this to end. This school, this ultimate academy for gifted juveniles, is steeped in despair.
Hey, guess what?
Super
I got
fighting
some
robot!
And I will destroy it.
I got some upgrades from Miyu's lab.
Fuck yeah!
And that is the end of Chapter 5!
You know, I know Kibo is kind of an antagonist, sort of, maybe, with that. But you know what? Well done! Nice to see you living your best life.
So, next time, we're gonna jump straight to Chapter 6, because like I said, there is no point in the game left where it would be sensible to go and do the other spend time events.
I mean, we could hop back to an earlier chapter and run
Just
through them.
trust me.
If you say so. I'm a little tempted. Anyway, I will see you guys next week. I will probably see about doing another spooky thing on Wednesday.
I mean,
that would be November
Wednesday
1st.
is... Yeah, exactly. Do something on Tuesday, if any.
But Hannah's streaming on Tuesday.
There's a Faith remake. Or a Faith... It's Faith remade with N64 graphics.
Maybe after Hannah is done.
Maybe.
We shall see. Anyway, until then,
Bye enough, bitches!
sorry, that really threw me off my groove. Yes, until next time, I shall see you later.
Bye!
Bye.